Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. Today you are most compatible with Cancer. You may be really relaxed or relieved in your energy today. 11 p.m. could be important for you today as well, Scorpio, or whenever you see this message. But I'm recording for you. Sorry, I'm recording for you on Monday. Mondays are the day of the moon, okay? Mondays bring the energy of our intuition, our emotions, our sensitivity, our connections to our mom and our children, fertility, okay? But traditionally, Scorpio, Mondays are time, right? The moon is a measure of time, a measurement of time, right? And it's endless, right? Endless time, which is a little weird because we always say the moon, changes in astrology every 2 to 3 days, but traditionally the moon was a month, okay? So let's see, Scorpio, what else? I went off on a tangent. I'm sorry. But yellow, you will look nice in the color yellow, or the color yellow may appear in your day. Yellow is the color of your solar plexus, so your willpower, your creativity, okay? Let's see, your good luck number for today is the number 42 or 24. Okay. Either way, that reduces down to a 6. Sixes are the energy of your balance, equality, equal amounts of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Sixes also connect us to our family, success, happiness. Okay. So, hey, hi, hello, Scorpio. How are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy, and productive in your energies today. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, just supporting my channel, Scorpio. You could be anywhere on YouTube, but you're here with me, and I appreciate you. Scorpio, we're going to do a quick love checkup, okay? We're going to look at the mutual energies between you and your person. We'll see what's causing the energy, how you appear in the energy, how your person's appearing in the energy, and the outcome. Scorpio, do me a favor. If you haven't subscribed already, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button before you leave the channel today. Check out your playlist before you leave the channel today. You have a whole playlist dedicated specifically to you, okay? All Scorpio, all the time. There's lots of videos there for you to check out, okay? I'll pin it in the iCard when you get to the end of the video. So check out your playlist, hit the subscribe button. It is an absolutely free way for you to support my channel. It costs $0 to hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you guys for supporting. Thank you. Let's see. So let's see, Scorpio. Let's see. My caffeine is kicking in. I'm sorry, Scorpio. All right, let's see. I'm in high energy mode right now. Let's see. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. I do have the balcony door open, so we may hear some outside birds, dogs, ducks, geese, maybe even a car, Scorpio. There is a lake and a dog park right outside my balcony, so I hope that doesn't bother you, but fair warning, okay? So let's see, Scorpio. As always, I will leave a timestamp in the comments where you can forward through the shuffling to where I pull the first card, okay? So let's see. Here we go. Keep the door open. Don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see ones which open for you. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, it says, be optimistic. Keep in mind that you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. So be optimistic. Yeah, there's a separation, okay? So you guys may be broken up right now, but there is a need to stay optimistic. Keep the door open, Scorpio. Keep the light on. All right, let's see. So I think it was this one. No, I think it was this one. Keep the door open was the first card. And under the bottom of the deck was be optimistic. And then separation, it says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Don't be so focused, right? So this almost feels like don't be so focused on the separation, the breakup here. All right, keep an open mind. You create the reality, okay? Your words becomes your thoughts becomes your actions, right? The Ace of Swords, all right? Honesty, a truth, honest conversation, victory, success, things going in your favor, okay, Scorpio? Yeah, look at that. The Magician, okay? The Magician literally is you using all of, I pointed to the wrong one, you using all of your abilities here to create the reality that you want. The Magician, okay? Again, your words become your thoughts. I mean, your thoughts become your words, become your actions, right? And then again, if it's in regards to a family, the 10 of Cups is there at the bottom, okay? So it's almost like if you're wanting your family back here, Scorpio, you're going to have to put some intent and some action behind it. But I think you know that, Scorpio. I don't have to tell you. All right, let's see. The Empress is here, okay? I'm not sure why she went flying out, okay? But she may be important to you, Scorpio, so we'll leave her out, okay? She didn't come out in an angry or aggressive way, so we'll leave the Empress out. Libra, okay? Let's see. So what's causing this energy? Don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see ones which are open for you. So the World, okay. We already said there's a breakup, so obviously there's an ending and a beginning here, okay. Now, Scorpio, this Empress could be you. I felt the need to say this because I don't think most Scorpios know, because they always say, I don't want to be a Libra. Libra is actually made from Scorpio, from the scorpion. I believe the tail, either the tail or the head. I think it's the tail, the sting. That's why Libras are a little feisty, okay? But either way, so this Empress could be you, Scorpio, because Libra is made from Scorpio. Not too far off in the energy, okay? So let's see. How are you appearing here, Scorpio? We'll know if you're the Empress here. All right. We know the Empress energy, so let's see. And while the Empress does represent Venus, the Empress okay, so the Empress represents Venus. It represents, Venus represents Libra and Taurus, but the Empress represents the high vibrating side, the Venus side. Unless you how I'm trying to say it in a nice way, so no Taurus will be offended, but the Five of Pentacles is Taurus, is Venus and Taurus, okay? So it's not the same energy as the Empress. The Empress here is depicted as natural nature, right? Natural Mother Nature. It's the other energy of justice. She's married to the Emperor, who is the opposite of Libra, Aries. Okay, it's a whole story. You can Google it. I can't make this up. But yeah, Venus and Taurus would be the Five of Pentacles, not the Empress. And if you notice in a lot of, in some decks, not this one, but in some decks, you'll see the Five of Pentacles like depicted in the imagery somewhere. You'll see the Five of Pentacles. I don't even see it here at all. So that's why I didn't say Taurus. But the Empress itself is Libra, while it does represent Venus, because Libra represents a side of Venus. The Five of Pentacles the Five of Pentacles would be Venus and Taurus. Okay, but let's move on. So how are you appearing here, Scorpio? He said, none of this is my energy, girl. Move on. All right, let's see. So the Four of Pentacles. So holding back, okay. Keeping to yourself. The if we were talking about money, the Four of Pentacles would be someone who saves a lot, right? Capricorn energy, not the Empress. The Four of Pentacles would be someone who's very conservative with spending, right? They're frugal. But in a love reading, this could be you just being a bit selfish. Like I said, maybe just being reserved and staying to yourself right now. I feel like, what's behind the Four of Pentacles? Yeah, look at that, the Five of Cups. So I feel like you're just kind of staying to yourself. You could be saving money as well. But I feel like there's, the Five of Cups is regret, right? Sorrow, kind of feeling bad, like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have said, I wish I wouldn't have done, I wish wouldn't have happened, right? So it's just, a small bit of regret, although it could be a difficult energy to sit in along with the Four of Pentacles, okay? It's like you're isolating yourself, you're not talking to anyone, which would make this Five of Cups a bit difficult to deal with, because there's obviously a breakup here. You can see the Two Cups in the background here, in your subconscious, in your thoughts, and your memory. All right, let's see. How's your person appearing here, Scorpio? The Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is the energy of someone who's a bit guarded because they feel like they've done all the work by themselves. They're almost at the end now. They don't need your help. That's just the bottom line, right? Yeah, look at that. Sorry, Scorpio. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they've done the hard work. They've done it by themselves and they feel like they don't. That's the Nine of Wands. This is the person that, they don't. The Nine of Wands is, I'm trying to think of what it's called in tarot. The Wounded Warrior. There we go. I couldn't think of what they call it in tarot world. But yeah, the Wounded Warrior, right? They've done all the hard work by themselves. They're almost at the Ten of Wands, which would be completion, getting it done. And even if I continue to struggle, I still don't need your help. No thanks. I'm good. I got this. Especially with the Eight of Pentacles. That's Virgo energy. So I feel like both of you guys are isolated from each other. I mean, well, we already said that with the breakup, but I mean, like, absolute silence. The Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Emperor is here. I told you. The Emperor is the mate to the Empress. And I will say, let's see, in this deck, the Ram, nope, this deck doesn't have it. Traditionally, and in some decks, the Emperor is actually depicted as Aries and Taurus. You'll see a bull and a ram. So that's another indication that, Taurus isn't the Empress. Taurus is traditionally the Emperor. All right, it's like I said, again, no shade to Taurus, all right? No shade to Taurus. But Taurus and Libra represents the opposite sides of Venus, and I think that gets lost in knowing that Venus and Libra share Venus together. Like, Taurus is the Hierophant, Libra is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the secret holder. The Hierophant is the secret revealer, right? The Emperor is kind of mean and, direct and bossy, and it has to be their way. The Empress is very kind and nurturing and giving and understanding, more balanced, right? You guys, like I said, you're in the same energy here. I know you're not a Taurus or a Libra, Scorpio, right? That just happens to be the energies of the card, but these energies represent you and your person right now. One of you guys are a little more flexible and the other one is not. And I think you know that though, Scorpio. I think you're the emperor here. Just a bit more because you're in the Five of Cups. So you're the one that's kind of feeling bad. You're the one that's in the, like, I have a little bit of regret. Like I said, not much. Sorry. Let's see. Let's see. What's the outcome? I swear I have been fighting this flu for like 3 weeks. The Ten of Swords. And every time I cut my air conditioner on, it makes it better, which is why I have the door open most of the time. So the Ten of Swords. All right. Like I said, yeah, but look at that. It's the Lovers. Okay. You're down bad here. You're down. Someone is. I think it's you, Scorpio. Don't be mad at me. We all go through the Five of Cups at some time, right? We're all a little. We make a mistake. We feel bad. Oh man, I wish I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I went too far, right? You're the Emperor here, and like I said, the Emperor traditionally is just a bit more meaner than a lot more meaner than the Empress, but meaner than, the Knight of Swords is a angry, aggressive, confrontational energy, right? But the Emperor is kind of old and set in their ways. You're not the Emperor when you're the Knight of Swords, like, the younger age. And I just feel like you've done or said something here that you feel bad about, or maybe you didn't do with the Four of Pentacles. You didn't do or say something that you feel about. Yeah, look at that, the strength. You guys are in the same energy. All right. I'm not sure, who, well, clearly, you know who this person is. You guys are a perfect match. All right. The Emperor, the Empress, the Lovers. Okay. And then the Strength card. Scorpio, I'm going to wrap this up, but let me just say this one more thing. The Strength card, all right, traditionally the lion is Leo. The woman here is the Empress, okay? So either way, this Empress energy person, y'all are in the same energy. I feel like you feel a bit bad about something here, Scorpio. But you guys are both in the energy of not speaking right now. And I feel like it honestly feels like maybe you were supposed to provide some sort of support or money or something like that, and you didn't. Maybe not intentional, right? The Four of Pentacles is someone who is intentionally saving, but it could also be someone who is saving because they don't. The Five of Pentacles would be that next energy, right? Feeling a lack, feeling not having enough, needing support, which would be the Six of Pentacles. So the fourth, again, a different energy. The 5, 6, and 7 of Pentacles is Taurus. The Four of Pentacles is Capricorn. Different, completely different energies. The Four of Pentacles is saving. The Five of Pentacles, again, Taurus, is that the lack energy. No shade to Taurus, I promise. I'm just talking about the energies of the cards. I don't know you personally. And I feel like, so either intentionally or unintentionally, you couldn't provide some support, and this person feels like they've done it all by themselves. They're not going to make a move first. I can tell you that, Scorpio. So we'll take a look at the energies again tomorrow. I'm sure I've talked your head off now, Scorpio. Feel better, friend. The Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups is not an easy energy to navigate, right? The Five of Cups traditionally is just you feel a little bad, but with the Ten of Swords, again, not easy. But I will say that in this depiction of the Ten of Swords, while all 10 swords have made an impact, there's no tears, there's no red juice, coming from anywhere. So you're okay, okay? Just a little Monday, you're a little in your moods, in your emotions, right? You'll be okay, Scorpio. We'll do messages again tomorrow. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. Bye, guys.